It certainly is. It certainly is.
Yeah.
John wore an Amish beard on most occasions.
Oh. Oh.
He
Yeah.
he just very seldom was clean shaven. Most always had an Amish style beard.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
But I wish I can think of so many photos that got out of my possession that I wished I could share with you.
Well, thank you. What we all must accept what we can have in the present, but just the fact that you and I are having a conversation, and that you knew and that you were such a trusted friend of John Welton, that's enough. Such information out of the blue responds.
Military, and she's in the process of building a home here close to where I live.
Yeah.
She lives out in Tennessee.
Yeah.
She was here today, and she said, "Well, I told her the story, the interesting news."
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, all I can say is when he gets here, take a picture with your brother." Because she said, "John adopted you, apparently." She said, you need to take a picture of your brother. And I said, "Oh, I certainly will."
Well, there's two ways to be family. One to be born in it, and the other one to be adopted, whether that is through the legal system or through the heart. Yeah.
Yeah. John certainly adopted me through the heart, not through the legal system, but through the heart.
Yeah.
He spent a lot of time. After his wife died, he was just so lonely that we invited him to spend the 4th of July with us.
Huh.
And a year and a half later, he was still here.
Huh.
My wife opened the house and just welcomed him in, and he lived with us a year and a half here in our own home.
Yeah.
And then we remodeled a home another piece of property that I have that he moved into. But
well,
he was quite a character.
Well,
and I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to meeting him. I really am. It's just last Saturday was such a shock. It took a while to sink in, but I'm
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, the look on Joanne Smith's face. She's 85 years old, and when I was explaining her to her, and the look on her face was just priceless. And then she said John and Loretta would come up many summers to spend time and go hunting and with her son Jerry Jr. So that was wonderful to hear all that. Yeah, but the look on Joanne's Miss Joanne Smith's face, that was priceless.
And if you could have seen my face on Saturday, if we'd have been doing a face photo, you would have gotten a shock. I was overwhelmed. I was just like, wow.
Well, over the phone, you sounded like Clint Eastwood, calm.
Well, when you have as hillbilly a voice as I have, you have a hard time showing anything but calm.
Yeah. Right. Well, I like poker too, and when I play with my buddies, I pretend that I never bluff.
John liked to gamble, though. He was a regular lottery player.
Yeah.
And during his time in Corpus Christi, where he and his wife retired out of the military.
Yeah.
Living in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Right.
And they owned several properties there, I think, at one time. But
right.
He played the lottery there regularly before North Carolina ever got a lottery.
Right.
Because he was all the time sending me pictures of his winning tickets and how much he'd won. And I'd always send back, well, how much did it cost you to win? It's what I want to know. And he said, "Oh, we never count those calls."
Well, gambling or investing or speculating is kind of like boxing. You got to be willing to take one to give two.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, let's give me a call on Saturday, and let's see if we can't get together for a meal, and then we'll plan our trip to and because this is an old family cemetery.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether it's been attended to this year. The grave may be overgrown or may need some work.
Yeah.
But they do. Some of his wife's family has been, in the past taking care of it, but it's been a long while since I've been there.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
We'll get there and I can show you the old home place where his wife grew up.
Oh,
and that's the house that John and her shared here as a summer home for years and years.
Right.
And then later, when they decided to leave Texas completely and come to North Carolina, they bought another house that I can show you where it was at.
Yeah, I'd love to see all that. Now, could you drop us a hint? And what is your wife Jean like? Maybe we can bring something along the way.
Oh, we're just, you don't need to bring anything. Okay. We're just old common country folk. My wife still works. She works for an eye doctor. She's well, you know that, you called her there. I had worked up till a couple of years ago and was, because of health reasons, was pushed out of my job, sent home.
Right.
But it's worked out fine. I'm enjoying my early retirement. But you just show up and we'll eat supper and then we'll figure out where to go from there.
That sounds wonderful.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll call as soon as we're checked in.
That'll be great. That'll be great. Enjoy, looking forward to it, and looking kind of anxious to see you.
Yes. Good. What? That's music.